with late game execution.
No, ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So I wanted to get this video out. So I just happened to be in Sports and Fitness Rats live stream chat with AOH, and I don't know who the other brother is. I think the other person was Self-Research NBA Fan. I think that's the channel he goes by. But anyways, I was in that chat and they was talking about the lack of professionalism in the sport. How these guys come in with zesty outfits and the way they this goes on by one particular person. I ain't gonna say no names until later, but how the way some of these guys talk and the shoes, the shoes. I'm not a big stickler on the shoes. I think it was probably right when Nike got the NBA contract to make the uniforms. I think Adam Silver made a rule or abolished a rule that that all the players don't have to wear colors that are on their shoes that are matching their uniforms. Because now you got, let's say, I'm gonna use Giannis for example. You got Giannis when they wear the away greens or something like that, or even the black ones with the antlers. He tends to wear, let's say, pink is his signature shoe in pink or light green or something like that. They all do that, especially the ones who do have a signature shoe. They always wear mismatches. I don't really care about that. I don't think that really contributes to the ratings at all. If you're a stickler for, I guess, being uniform like that, then that's on you. But I don't care. I think they did the same thing similar. Maybe not the NFL. I don't think they do it in the NFL yet. I know they got like a week where they can wear different shoes or different color cleats in the NFL for charity, but that's it. But anyways, so I just happened to listen to that live stream, and then when that live stream was over, I just happened to see a clip, a short on this. I don't know anybody spoken about this already, but this is going back now almost 2 weeks ago to that Pat McAfee interview with LeBron. It was a clip of that interview, and I don't know if anybody spoke about this yet. I know he went in on Stephen A. Smith, and went in on Charles Barkley and Shaq, people like that. I think Shaq responded, but he goes in on a Laker legend. But before I begin, like, share, subscribe to the channel, and let's go. So LeBron got in on his feelings in this interview with Pat McAfee. We all know this by now. And he tells a story about, I guess he just got done working out. And I don't think he was playing in the game later on. He might have been low managing that game. But he just happened to start eating on the bench. I think it might have been during the game or something like that. In the last couple of seasons, I don't know when it was. But he was eating on the bench, eating fruit on the bench. And former Lakers legend, Hall of Famer, Defensive Player of the Year, Michael Cooper, didn't like it. I don't know. I think it might have been one of those podcasts that Michael Cooper was in. It might have been one with Byron Scott. But anyways, Michael Cooper didn't like the image of LeBron eating on the bench. And we all know this isn't the first time we've seen him drinking on the bench as well. And LeBron got on his feelings. He didn't say who it was, of course. He didn't say it was Michael Cooper. But the short clip played Michael Cooper's clip of him saying that. And yeah, he was definitely talking about Michael Cooper and how Michael Cooper didn't like him eating on the bench. Told Michael Cooper to basically calm down, stop acting weird and all the yada yada, schmackety schmackety hackety backety hackety stacky. All that good stuff. And I have to agree with Sports and Fitness Rats and AOH on this. The NBA does lack some professionalism at times. I don't want to make, F it. I don't owe this guy anything. F it. I don't care what they say. I was about to say, I ain't trying to just continuously just get on LeBron, but F it. He deserves it. The NBA deserves, I mean, NBA needs more professionalism at times. And LeBron's the epitome of lack of professionalism. We see it with Steph. Steph has the professionalism, but LeBron doesn't. KD doesn't either. He ain't the only one. A lot of them are kind of rambunctious when it comes to interviews. Anthony Edwards is another one. He got to watch. Sometimes I saw him in an interview. It wasn't an interview. I think it was a post game. I think it was last season when he dunked on old boy from Utah that used to play in Atlanta. I can't think of his name. Was it John Collins? It's just like, watch what you say, man, around certain people, man. I'm not gonna repeat what he said, but it's just like, learn when to say stuff, learn when not to say stuff. Act like a man. Act like you somewhat uh uh well mannered and well polished. Stop acting like you in the hood somewhere. There's times to say certain things and there's times to do certain things. Yeah, eating on the bench during the game is a bad look. LeBron could have went to the back, finished eating and came back, eating his fruit, whatever, came back. And he's just, oh my goodness, sometimes. And yeah, we're going to compare it with Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan and even Kobe Bryant, anybody else before this generation of players never did any of some of the stuff they did. Like I said, say what you want to say, but say it when the cameras ain't on, when you're in an interview. Keep it polished. Even, well, I guess some people call this code changing. It's whatever, but I say certain things around certain people. Learn when to say certain things around certain people. Of course, when you're at work, you don't talk like you're a freaking sailor. Well, I guess some people do talk like they're a sailor, but somewhat keep it professional. Don't act like an idiot at work. And if you want us to say what in this and that and whatever, cursing at the top of your lungs and cursing like a sailor, do that outside of work. I think that's the problem with this society in general. They do too much. This all goes back to also, I want to mention a little bit with the stewardess who got fired from Alaska Airlines. Yeah, do all that twerking and all that stuff, not on company time. Do it off company time and in private. I'd like to see more of that. But do it off company time, not on company time. You know what I mean? And it's been a lack of that lately. I don't care if these guys are cursing on the court and whatever when they playing. It happens. You're in a competitive mode. It's always gonna happen. That's always gonna happen, no matter what. If you play any sport, especially basketball or football, there's always gonna be people yapping and cursing, swearing up a storm. That's never gonna change. That's never gonna end. You can't tell people you don't do that in the middle of the game. I remember I was at college. I went to a private Christian school, D1. It was D1, and the runs we used to have, they'd kick you out if you curse too much. They give you a warning. You curse again, they'll stop the game and tell you to get out. I'm like, that's ridiculous. I know, I get it, but at the same time, you ain't gonna tell nobody to stop cursing. Because people be in the zone, they be in the groove when they playing, they be very competitive and everything. But to make a long story short, yeah, LeBron lacks professionalism, big time. Big time. We've seen many instances of this happening, especially the last couple of years. The All-Star game this past year is one of them. But I don't expect the Lakotas to get this because their brain's too small. Their brains are not big. I was looking at the comment section of that clip of LeBron saying that, and everybody, of course, you got the Lakotas pom-pomming and twerking it all up. But this man is the epitome of being unprofessional. But that's all I gotta say about it. That's all I gotta say. Unprofessional, disrespectful, at best. Because I may not have addressed this before. That's the last thing I want to say. I may not have addressed this before with the saying that Giannis can score 270 points. If you listen to Giannis' rebuttal to that post game, I think it was during the post game because somebody asked Giannis about that. It is night and day between Giannis and LeBron when it comes to interviews. So, anyways, tell me what you guys think.